Hey guys, what's up? So today I've already showed you what we're gonna be creating. So yeah, I'll just show you again if my computer will load. There we go. So we're gonna be creating this little Apparate effect from Harry Potter. Let's see. It's used a lot in Fantastic Beasts. Like that, or like that. So like that. Like this. So there's a lot of Apparate spells in Harry Potter. And let's find a good one. The best one is where he's in Fantastic Beasts, where he's running across the roofs, like here. Oh, I got the wrong one. But yeah. So there's a lot of Apparate spells in Harry Potter. So we're going to be creating this one. So one thing I did look at was on the So on this one, these 3 layers, which I have for the spinning effect, I could add a tint effect to these 3 layers. To make them like black, and I found that can work. It's just at the beginning didn't work with my shot because it wasn't a dark room where I actually filmed it. So it looks like this with the, and then the second one I can add some Apparate tint effects to it. These 3, then add a tint. There we go. So now they're black, and I think I'll do that because it looks nice. But at the beginning, it wouldn't work with my spell because the actual one was different. It was light outside. So I kind of added the curves adjustment to make the background look a little better. So here we go. Like, I don't know what I could do. So at the beginning here, I could go amount to tint is 0 where there's color, and by the end it's 100 or 1000 or whatever the big one is. I'll just do 1000 and kind of go zoom like this. That's just one of them. So I'll just go into the U and that's all. And I'm just gonna Control V. So now each one of them goes like that. I think. Except for that, this layer. So if I sort it real quick, it's what I put it on that one. Shoot. Let's just delete that. So now it's normal. And I deleted that tint effect. Okay, so now let's watch the whole thing again and see what's better. That looks good. So Now let's get started. Okay, so what we're going to do is bring in my footage. Bring it in. And the reason that it didn't work was, look how light my footage is. And just to have that dark Apparate would not look good to me. So I didn't put that. So all I'm going to do is go into that last comp and I'm going to here, just go into, I think it's the background one. Do I have a curves on it? No, where's the curves? That one has a tint. Oh. I'll just I'll do that at the end to get that good effect. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this 2 times. And I'm going to go to the part where I want my Apparate to start. So I want my Apparate to start right here. I'm going to freeze frame this layer. Freeze frame. Then I'm going to go into here and I'm going to have 5 frames. And that's where this should start. So I'm going to put this beneath this, but here is frozen. And then before that, so it's going to be 5 frames. So I'm going to get 5 frames off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's right here. And then I'm just going to move this layer over there. This layer is special because if I just started, it'd look like that. So what I'm going to do is I made sure at the end that I had a little clean sheet. And I'm going to go into time, freeze frame. And so that's at the beginning. So now it looks like that. I'm going to solo these 2 layers, and this is what it's going to look like. So it's going to kind of have this popping out effect, like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the second layer from the top. This one, I'm going to rename it and call this the Apparate. Rename. Or a spell, I call it. Spell. And then call this one BG, background. And then call this one after spell. After spell. I'll call it AA spell. So after Apparate spell. Yeah. So now I'm going to go to the Apparate spell and I'm going to mask out my body. Now let me go to my mask and mask on my body. One thing, oh shoot, I didn't crawl there. No, not a shape layer. No. I need a shape layer. I need to go into this one. Do this one. Now I don't need a shape layer. Good. Alright. So now I'm just going to mask on my body. It's going to be a little like around it, so I can, let me just delete that mask. I'm just gonna go around my body and then just push it down. With the expansion, it will make it much faster and easier. Might not look as good, but it'll make it faster. The tutorial faster. I'm just gonna go in and then feather it. Go. So now we have that, and I can go into here, and that's what we have. I'm going to go into my mask, properties, go -10. So bring it down till we have a better look at it. Then I can just kind of move this to where we actually need it to get the good look of it. There, and then move this one, and here, there, and I can feather it a little bit, there, and move this one in there, but then bring that one down here, and move it over like that, then move this one here. I'm just gonna feather it a little bit, but this just made it much faster. Good. Move that just a little bit. Kind of get that better. But most of it you're not really gonna see, so it can be pretty rough. So there we go. And I'm just gonna feather it in to make it look nice. There we go. So now I'm going to go to the feather and feather it 10. That looks good. Let me add the full skew. That looks just fine. So now that I have my body, if you can call it that, I'm going to go to the puppet tool. I'm just going to get kind of puppets all over my body. Where I need them. So I can move my body around. And one reason I need my background layer is because before so I can just really move my body. Alright. Before my layer before this, like this frame, it wouldn't be there. My body would be there. And when I move my body and stuff, it moved the whole screen and just made it harder. So yeah, that's the reason. So now we're gonna move my puppet into a more circular area. I don't want it too big. For me, I thought my last one was too big. So let me move some of these more puppet areas into more of a circular. We're gonna add motion blur to it, and we'll make it more small and stuff. I need to move. Can I just, and then go back into the puppet and maybe click on one and then get the whole shoot. Let me just lock this one so I don't move it. Let me go back to A-spot. Alright, here we go. Just go into here and get that so I can go just can't do that. keep moving it manually. Let me just reset the puppet to where, alright, there you go. And take off. Let me just get it back to normal puppet. Here we go. And add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. And so I can move it easier and move more faster. Let me not make it as far. Let me make it kind of small so it can look a little better, maybe. There we go. So I know this kind of looks weird, but I can deform my body and make it look like more. Like that. And then I'm going to go into here, toggle switch modes, make this a 3D layer. Oh, toggle switch modes again. Make this a 3D layer, turn on motion blur, and motion blur this layer too. Then I'm going to go into my rotation. I'm going to get my pan behind tool and move to the middle like that. Let me check where I appear. Appear right there, so maybe move this whole layer over a bit. This will look a little better, and then get my pan behind tool again and move it to the middle again. There we go. So now I have that. I'm going to get my rotation Z, and I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and go here. I'm going to go 1.5 times, or 1.5 times. Well, actually, a little more than 1.5. So maybe like right here. And then I added motion blur to make it look a little better. So here you go. So now we have that, and I'm going to duplicate this layer 2 times. All I'm going to do, whoa, that looks weird. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move it to there, up, like that. Can you see that? You just slow this layer real quick. Yeah, I can see that. So now I'm just gonna take off the sound of each one, because sound gets annoying and it makes it look or feel less realistic for some reason to me. I'm gonna go into rotation here and go that way. That looks okay. So let's see. Look at that. Let's go like right here. Maybe add like one more where it's going like a different direction. Well, no, just add the solo of these two. Move it here. And then I'll go into the rotation of this one and move it like that. Something, then just click on this one and see how that looks. Looks bad. Alright, let me just. It's my pan behind tool. Shoot. So now it's not working. Here we go. And just move it like that to make it look more better. Here we go. So now I can go off look at that, and maybe move that like maybe here. Yes, here. And make it go down or diagonal more like that. Then that's kind of cool. All right. Let's see how it looks. All right. I think they should be a little more spaced out. So I'm going to go into this one. I'm going to go back, and I'm just going to space them out, really. All right, so let me move this one back. I got that. Then I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to move that one back, like that. Then let me go to, and I'm just going to move them back. Let me go, oh, shoot. Move that one over here, like that. And then let me move that's background. Spell 3 maybe? A spell 3. Move that one over to here. Let's see how it looks. That looks weird. Alright, that looks not like a Harry Potter Apparate spell. So let me just go into here, and I'm just gonna go into here and swap it in a little bit. Up a little bit. There we go. So maybe that looks a little better. I mean, it's a little green. Let's go back into here and duplicate this like 1, 2 times, maybe. And just move it over. This one can move over this way. That looks better. Motion blur there. I'm gonna go before that. That looks good. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is, now I came in, I'm gonna go into here. Since we got the basic apparate, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into here, I'm gonna add an adjustment layer. Just to make it, this makes it look better. And I'm just gonna copy this curves. Just go into here. So now it's better, looks better. And then I can add a tint to all my spells. A spell. There we go. And add a tint. To add that to the adjustment layer. Shoot. To add it to all down to a spell. There we go. And then add it to, no. That's a spell after Apparate spell. There we go. Now we have it. Alright, sorry guys. So let's watch from the beginning. So all I did for the second one was copy it and move it over, and that's all I did. So yeah, that's how you do the Apparate spell from Harry Potter. And please check out some of my other tutorials. I have made a different logo thing or this, and subscribe. Please check out Spell 1, Spell 2, 20 sub, and Expelliarmus, which is another spell, Harry Potter logo, Wizard, any of my videos. Please check them out. I have loads and loads of things you can learn. And one more thing on the Apparate spell. If you want to have like a little more pop, you could add a like little adjustment layer bulge. Shoot. Bulge on the adjustment layer, and then make a little mask around here. There we go. Then feather it a bunch, but add the bulge thing real big. Then just add a bunch of bulge to it. Make it pop. Add less of a bulge. Bulge height down low. Small. And then just feather the mask. Feather it. And like a bunch. So like that. And then, and then I can just add the mask path. So here, the mask path there, but before here, the mask path is much bigger. I could do expansion. And then, I don't know, you shouldn't do the bulge. You can figure out the bulge and like the mask and everything. But I'm gonna end this tutorial right here, and thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you made something like mine. If not, there's some other great tutorials on YouTube. And one thing I could add to the spell is not to make it look, is to make it not look so poppy. You could add like a 50 opacity, and then you can just go into here, and you can go back to here, and it won't pop as much. Because if it looks too poppy, like I had to change that on the last one, this one, it looked way too poppy, so I had to add the opacity. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope y'all like this tutorial, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.